This full-frame vehicle had a front-end collision that damaged the right front frame rail. Because of the extent of damage in the crush zone and bumper mounting plate, this rail tip will be replaced at a sectioning location here, per the vehicle maker's recommendations. Measuring shows that the frame has a diamond condition from the collision. This means that the right frame rail is pushed rearward when compared to the left side rail. The front of the frame is also swayed to the left from the collision. The diamond condition in the frame is also causing the rear section of the frame to be swayed to the left, which is typical. We are using a special full-frame anchoring system on this vehicle, which effectively holds the frame in place during pulling. A benefit of using a system like this to correct diamond is that we can leave the anchor clamps loose on the frame rail that is pushed rearward, allowing us to pull it forward while the other rail remains anchored. We have positioned our pulling towers to pull the right rail forward to correct the diamond condition, while we pull both rails to the right to correct the side sway. We'll also make a downward pull on the left rail to correct our height. During the pulls, we'll want to monitor our pressure gauges, as well as how the parts are moving. This system allows us to pull with all the pulling towers simultaneously, or one at a time as needed. We may need to stop and change our pulling setup or adjust our full frame anchoring as necessary. Pressure is run up on the pulling towers, and the rail is checked to see if it has begun to move. More pressure is added to the tower pulling forward to correct the diamond condition. We can now see the rail has begun to move. Stress relieving is then done to the rail in the areas where the cross members are attached. The pressure from the pulls is released, and the anchoring locations on the left rail are loosened to allow the frame to completely relax before checking the measurements. We can see that we have corrected the diamond condition effectively, which has also corrected the rear side sway. Now, we tighten the anchoring clamps on both sides of the frame. We'll change our setup and do another pull, as we still need to correct the height and side sway misalignment in the front of the vehicle. We'll again make sure to monitor our pressure gauges, as well as how the parts are moving. Stress relieving is done in the front portion of the rails. Pressure is released from the pulling towers, and again the measuring system is checked. The reading on the measuring system shows that the frame is within specifications and is now ready for the front rail tips to be replaced according to OEM repair procedures.